I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Thursday edition of My Two Cents. And we'll get to your complimentary winner in just a moment. We're going to go to Boise, Idaho for the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Idaho and Colorado State. We'll break it down for you in just a second. Speaking of breaking it down, we have been breaking it down in football lately. 6-2 my last 8. Back-to-back 80 dimers in college, back-to-back 100 dimers in the NFL, and tonight we look to push the football winning streak to 7-2 my last 9 with a 60-dime bankroll builder on the Giants and the Eagles tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be all football for the next 12 days. Last night, 25-dimer on Cal right there till they don't get it done down the stretch. So we'll take a break from hoops, and it is all football, and why not? When you're 6-2 your last 8, back-to-back 100-dime winners, back-to-back 80-dime winners tonight, a 60-dimer on the Giants and the Eagles, I'm pretty confident we get this football run to 7-2 my last 9 tonight. 60-dimer keeps the football winning streak going in the NFL on Thursday night. All right, complimentary winner in a moment. My 2 cents. You know, as long as I've been doing these videos since the movie came out in 2005, I've never ceased to take a shot at Mike Krzyzewski when I can take a shot. I've called him a hypocrite for the shoe deal he has and for the 60 Minutes piece they did on him where he wouldn't answer the question about the shoe deal and the money he makes and the camps and all that. I was about to shred this man again when he said that he had a long talk with Grayson Allen after Allen tripped the lawn player. A third tripping violation, a blatant tripping of this kid from Jacksonville, Florida. He did it once, said he'd never do it again. Did it twice, said he'd never do it again. Did it a third time last night. This spoiled punk brat kid, and Krzyzewski gave him a pass the first time. Gave him a pass a second time. And last night looked like he was going to give him a pass a third time. But when Jay Billis came on and said he should be suspended, when Scott Van Pelt said he should have been suspended, when the press got behind the fact he should have been suspended, Mike Krzyzewski was forced to suspend Grayson Allen. Now, here's my thought process on this. If Mike Krzyzewski wasn't fully loaded to the bear with McDonald All-Americans, and Grayson Allen is such a big piece to the puzzle rather than the small piece to the puzzle, or they're right here before March Madness getting ready to make their run. Does Krzyzewski do it? I don't think so. It's early in the season. Their schedule's not really that big a deal. They're not in the heat of ACC play yet. They're not facing Louisville next week. They got a little lull in their schedule. What better time for Mike to skate out and said, we're going to suspend him indefinitely. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just sit back and see how long indefinitely is for Coach K in this situation with another spoiled brat, entitled kid who should have been slapped upside his fucking head the first time he blatantly tripped a kid, let alone a second time, let alone a third time. Are you kidding me? And then the meltdown on the bench and all this and that. Come on, man. That's what we're doing at Duke now? That's how we get a handle on things, Coach K? Okay, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch just like everybody else how long indefinitely is and what kind of message you send to Mr. Grayson Allen. Stay tuned on this one, sports fans. Stay tuned on this one. All right, complimentary winner. And you got 2 red-hot teams coming in here right now. Colorado State closes out the season with 7 straight covers. Idaho closes out the season, 7 straight covers. 2 teams this hot against the number, you've got to take the underdog. It's as simple as that. It's not like Idaho's just going to roll over. Now, this is a field Idaho's familiar with. This is a venue. This is a city or state that Idaho is used to. There is altitude in Boise, something Georgia does not have to deal with all year long. altitude, field, city, travel, whole 9 yards, and you're giving me close to 16 points with Idaho tonight. Last but not least, if you look at the matchup in the trenches between the offensive and defensive lines, this is a big offensive line for Idaho and a big defensive line for Idaho. They actually match up very well, outweighing Georgia's offensive and defensive lines by close to 20 pounds per man. I think Idaho's in this game. They stay in this game and keep it close all the way through. Complimentary winner on the Idaho Vandals. That's it, everybody. Enjoy football. Winner 7 of 9. It's a 60 dimer. Win or lose on Brandon Lang. We'll see you back here on a Friday with another edition of My 2 Cents.